Hawks win in a 9-round shootout over the San Jose Sharks. You're hearing me correct. A 9-round shootout victory win for your Chicago Blackhawks. This is a 2-1 win where the Hawks went into the third period for the third straight game in a row with a 1-0 lead. And below that lead, Peter Mrazek once again in net for your Chicago Blackhawks. Outstanding in this one where he made a total of 37 saves on 38 shots faced. He was phenomenal tonight. Hawks on the power play, 1 for 4 to the Sharks going 0 for 2. Face-off, it was basically 50-50 split, so that's okay. But honestly, the Hawks were the worst team in this game. San Jose were the team that outplayed the Hawks virtually all game, except for the overtime and the final 10 minutes of regulation play. Shots per period, 9-5 for the Sharks in the first, 15-9 for San Jose in the second, 12-8 for San Jose in the third, and overtime, 2-3 for the Hawks in the OT. And then we have a 9-round shootout and a total shots on goal for the true shots on goal, not shootout shots. 38-25 in favor for the San Jose Sharks. We saw a 9-round shootout. Peter Mrazek, phenomenal in that, and the Hawks winning this thing. The Hawks get a up into early power play action. They don't score on their first power play, but they were moving the puck well. In the first period of play, the Hawks came out moving the puck well, but San Jose came up with a little bit more high-end pressure to try and take the lead early in the game. But Mrazek said no, and also the Post said no a couple of times. Midway through the first period of play, it was the Hawks on a power play with 10 seconds left on the power play. Scored by number 70, Cole Gutman. His 4th of the season, assisted by number 8, Ryan Donato. And number 55, Kevin Korchinski, giving the Hawks a 1-0 lead. This goal was a good trickler for the Hawks as Gutman in the slot on the doorstep goes between the legs. It goes off the Shark skater and trickling through the 5-hole of Blackwood and into the net. It's a 1-0 game for the Hawks. And that 1-0 lead stands for virtually an additional 25 minutes. That's how it was. The Hawks were able to hold their lead well for an additional 35 minutes of play, because midway through the first period, we have a 1-0 lead. That 1-0 lead stands through going into the third period. Into that second period of play, though, it was all San Jose. San Jose were moving the puck, getting their opportunities. Mrazek saying no, the Post saying no, and it remained 1-0. There was a lot of shots fired off, and the Sharks weren't able to generate and get a goal. But we go to the third period, and San Jose comes out with their high-end pressure that they were doing in the second period. And 5 minutes and 13 seconds into the third period, Ryan Carpenter, yes, former Blackhawk Ryan Carpenter, scores his 2nd of the season, assisted by Bailey and Hoffman, to make it a 1-1 game. So it's 1-1, San Jose tying it up. This goal was a bad defensive breakdown for the Hawks, and it leads to Carpenter getting in a good spot and just shooting it right in net. And it's a 1-1 game. This 1-1 game remains. We have to have a shootout. Into the overtime, though, Hawks get an early power play. In the overtime, they generated some chances, didn't score. So the 9-round shootout happens. And into the 9-round shootout, to start, we had number 23, Philip Kurashev. As he goes up and misses, Zetterlund is the shooter for the Sharks in round 1. Zetterlund goes up, and Mrazek says no. And then next round, round 2, Ryan Donato for the Hawks. He holds the puck too much, and it goes into the crease, and Blackwood says no. Then Kevin LeBlanc for the Sharks. He's their shooter in round 2, and he scores. Then for the Hawks, we have to tie it, and it's Rem Pitlick. Pitlick with a great deke and in breaking Blackwood. We're tied 1-1 in the shootout. And then Hurdle for a chance to win the game. He gets stoned by Mrazek as Mrazek comes out and Pope checks the puck right out of Hurdle's hands. Next shooter for round 4, Lucas Reichel. Reichel tries to shoot it in on the 5-hole, and Blackwood saves it. Mike Hoffman for the Sharks in round 5. Hoffman goes up, and he misses. And then Jason Dickinson, on his new contract signing day, he misses it so wide, and Cunnin for the Sharks in round 5 could win it. He misses. We go to round 6. Cole Gutman, the goal scorer and fighter in this game, barely misses. It goes to William Eklund. Eklund goes up and shoots it wide. Then for the Hawks, Taylor Radish goes up and shoots, misses. Then Thrawn for the Sharks. He has a good chance, but Mrazek says no. And then Sanford, he barely missed. He hit the pipe by deking Blackwood out of his net, and he hits the pipe. So there we go. It remains 1-1 in the shootout in round 8. Barabana for the Sharks in round 8. He gets just shoots it wide. Then for the Hawks, in round 9, number 14, Boris Kachuk. Kachuk buries it by going up and in, kind of one-hand deke in, and it goes in the net. It's a 2-1 lead for the Hawks in the shootout. Final shooter of round 9. Zadina needs to tie it up to force a round 10. Zadina goes up, and Mrazek says no, and the Hawks win it in round 9 of the shootout. It's all. I hate shootouts, but that was one of the more entertaining ones because honestly, I had no flipping clue who was going to be the shooters for the Blackhawks in this one, because I was thinking probably Kurashev, Dickinson, and Reichel. But the order was interesting because the Hawks went Kurashev to start, Donato to go second, Pitlick to go third, Reichel to go fourth, Dickinson to go fifth, Gutman to go 6, Radish to go 8, Radish to go 7, Sanford to go 8, and Kachuk to go 9. I was not expecting it to go that way. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action, and thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, Hawks win! Hawks win! And Peter Mrazek, you are such a beaut in this